radio, especially doing breakfast radio, the learning curve I had about myself, because they do things called LABs, which are listener advisory boards.
Right.
And they had me sit down in a room where the women couldn't see me, and then they asked them things about you.
Yeah.
And things like, what don't you like about him? What are some words you'd use to describe him? And, bitchy kept coming up, and all the things that I detest in a person, because one of the things I'm a really honest person, and I try to directly communicate with people so they know exactly where they stand with me.
Yeah.
Because I spent so much of my childhood, especially with mum, not knowing where I stood.
Right.
So as a result, I'm a very direct person.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of people can't handle that communication style. So I would just roll it out to everyone.
Yeah.
And so to hear someone call me bitchy, which is something I hate, was just awful. And then, she's too opinionated. And so all the things you thought about yourself in your darkest moments, other people were starting to notice about me.
Yeah.
I'm like, shit, I'm not pulling this off. So I think I really started changing the way I approached people. I think people make snap judgments on me too. A lot of women don't like me, especially in my industry. You're probably the only person, I'm trying to think who else. I don't have a lot of friends who are women in the media. I don't know if that's because they play us off against each other or whatever, but...
Because you very much connect with the women audience. You write for
do.
women, like people like my sister, when I'm like, we've got Em, she's like, I love Em. Like, people who don't know you love you. And I'm not saying who don't. No, that wasn't worded right. But in terms of, because you have said, I don't feel like I connect with women to have that friendship.
No, and I don't have very many female friends at all, which is, and I wrote about that a little while ago.
Yeah.
I thought I probably had to come clean about that. I also am able to project the woman I would like to be to people that don't know me.
Right.
And that's a really powerful thing, to be able to reinvent yourself. So all the best parts of me go into my writing, all the wonderful things I think and feel, I can write them down, but I can temper the message.
Yeah.
I can make sure that all the dark parts of me don't get in. So that's why online and stage and writing is so appealing to me, because I can shape the person I would really like to be and put that out to the public, rather than the person who I am, which is flawed and up and down and negative a lot of the time, and sometimes judgmental. So
yeah, but everyone is Em, like we all are.
Yeah, I know, but I can't hide it as well as other people can. That's the big thing.
Yeah. So do you think if you get close to other women, you'll go, they're gonna...
I always upset I hang out with a lot of gay men who I couldn't offend and I don't try to offend people at all. I feel horrible when I find out later on, which would often be feedback from one of my bosses at radio. The girls in integration don't feel like you make an effort to get to know them. I kept having this fight with Grumpy Dave. He's like, have you gone and introduced yourself to the sales department? I said, yeah, we did it in the meeting. I said, Dave, none of them have come up to me, and they all work here. I'm the new girl. None of them have come to me and introduced themselves and said, hey, why is it up to me? And that is my worst nightmare, being told to go and introduce myself to 30 separate women.
Yeah.
I said to him, I feel like I'm forcing myself on them, like, oh, hey, I'm the big star at the radio station, and here I am, and I'm going to force myself in your space. So I just kept to myself. And then I find out, everyone says you're unfriendly and withdrawn, and I was like, oh, God, I can't win.
Yeah, right. So then you're constantly trying to be...
But usually, Katie, I'm trying to fly out, like Mamma Mia, when we did it on Fox, on the radio every day, I had to fly out at 4 to be able to get to the school before after-school care finished. So I wasn't leaving because I didn't... Like Dave Thornton, my co-host, was able to hang around and have beers with everyone. I had to leave straight away to get to the girls because I was a single mum. I didn't have anyone else to get them. But that came across as being rude and not engaging with my co-workers.
Yeah.
So I know, and it kills me, I know a lot of people that I've worked with in the past think that I'm an awful, terrible dictator person that's just not who I am, but I understand why they thought that. So I've built myself this awful, I guess, prison in a way. So that's why with the writing and the stand-up and everything, I'm able to present the best me.
Yeah, right.
So it's good. It's been really good. That the person I think everyone thinks I am is who I would really like to be. And that is me a lot of the time. But no one talks about, I don't really want to get all the dark shit out there.
Yeah.
I'm a dark person. I think really fucked up things.
We all do, though.
Serious.
Well,
really fucked up.
Yeah, really.